Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the sack.
Oh, okay. Get that more, okay, I have it, thank you.
I just wanted to mention that two of your public works people have gotten confined space training. You have ordered your safety equipment so that in case someone were to get in trouble down a manhole, they can be pulled out, which is an OSHA requirement. So as soon as that comes in, I'd like to start the metering. We have to do 15 locations between now and December 20th. And the objective is to put it in lines so that they are metered through dry weather and wet weather events. Because our goal is to see what the change is in flow between rain events and dry weather events. So I can't predict the weather. I'm concerned that we won't have enough time to get 15 locations in and get meaningful data, but we're going to start as soon as we can. We're typically rain in April. Usually we get a large storm in August, a large storm in September, and one in October. So I'm hoping, typically.
December and January.
Well, we had snow. We did have snow. But I'm hoping that we get that finished. I think that if we get into trouble and we have just a little bit left, we probably would have, probably be all right. Talk to DEC as we get closer to that. But I do want to tell you that we really have to get it started soon. That will complete your consent order requirements, and then the consent order goes away. Once you meet it, it's gone. So that's fabulous news. I did want to bring up that you have your application for county aid resolution for tonight. This is the money that the county council distributes. They are not obligated to distribute it, but they do so. They have done so forever, as far as I know. And it is based on street mileage and population. So tonight it would be appropriate to pass an ordinance, resolution number 2011-003, requesting county aid in the amount of $25,000 for ordinary street maintenance and inlet repairs as well, in case we need to use it for that. You won't get $25,000. It's an established amount that you get. It's like $12,900, I think it is, or something like that. 12.5. So we always ask for 25.
Yeah.
So that would be the.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second. Motion's been made, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays?
Conservation Works grant, I feel like every month I say the same thing. The contractor actually was on site today. We've been told he's going to be on site for months now. He is assembling the streetlights for installation at the Yaten Swim Club. So the streetlights will be going in. He's using their site because it's vacant. They had tractor trailers to park, and that was a vacant site. They're going to be doing some of your lights as well. I would ask that you give me your listing of all your streetlight locations that are currently out, that have lights but aren't working.
I've been turning lights in right and left. These lights are going out like there's something going on with these lights.
I
They've
forgot.
been going out like crazy. We do. Yes, we do. I know we have.
So if you, because there are extras, I've mentioned that we're going to have extras left. I mean, the grant money, the job was to replace all the mercury vapor with high pressure sodium. Once we finished the mercury vapor, we didn't have as many mercury vapors as the PICO bills seemed to indicate we had. So there's lights that are available for each town to get. So what we want to do first is, all those locations that you have lights but they're out, they would get replaced in the priority order that you want. We need them within probably the next week, because they're going to be moving, they're going to hustle. We told them that they don't keep going from today on, we'll contact the bond and put them on notice that they're in the fall. So,
Yeah, I think we should concentrate on it. We have a lot of lights out on Main Street. You guys agree that you always see those lights out on Main Street, and I think we should probably deal with that and then go in some of the dark areas.
Well,
How many?
that's what we need to hear from everyone, is how many. One, we don't know
Do
the
the whole
exact.
town.
I'll tell the other communities, I'm sure they'll agree, as long as we tell their selves too. We're going to do all those locations. I mean, we have to check your list to make sure that they aren't already on the list because they were mercury vapor. If they're mercury vapor, they're getting done anyway. So we were looking for lights that, you know, we'll check the list. We'll,
Oh, you'll
that's why
check.
we need the list.
Okay.
And then, you may end up actually with some spares that you can hold on to, and if, when another one goes out, you can replace it at that point. So we're not sure yet, it's a moving
So
target.
if it's not the mercury,
Then you probably have already high pressure sodium, it's just not as efficient as high pressure sodium that we're putting in.
so I thought they were gonna just do them all.
Only the mercury vapors were getting switched out to high pressure sodium.
So you think some of the dual ones maybe that they've changed recently, they used the,
They may have used high pressure sodium, and that's what
Okay.
people do switch to when they do
once
replace.
they replace the others, I know we had some recently.
So if I can just get that list, I don't think I have anything else that has to be brought up. Oh, the stormwater tip I have. I know you're all excited. When you're making automobile repairs or performing minor maintenance on your car, make sure you protect the sidewalk, curb, street, and gutter from automotive fluids before you start working. Many such fluids, motor oil, antifreeze, transmission fluid, degreasers, solvents, and the like are hazardous waste. They're toxic to us and to the environment. No one wants to swim in them. I swear I didn't write these things. It's embarrassing enough reading them. So identify the nearest storm drain and take steps to prevent automotive fluids from running into it. I don't know how many people do their own.
We, I believe that we have the ones that start working on streets.
That's probably, well, this is like even on your
Oh,
driveway
on your
or whatever,
driveway, yeah.
it can still go out into the
Mark, did
street.
you read that one last week?
Yep.
Last week?
Last month.
No, last month was cigarette butts.
Yeah, and they glad you quit smoking.
Yeah, I said, I did add that line.
He said it.
I said I.
Well, here we go.
Commercial working, hire mechanics. I believe in that, I do that.
I mean, I wanted to ask this question. I want to ask about this because I don't know what to do about it. It's been going on for years and years. And the public drugs, you know what, our street is so wet out there, there's puddles out there every day. And I'm telling you, it's been going on for years, and I just noticed the other day, they have a pipe that comes out their side of their building that's leaking from a sump pump, but it's all out on the tracks. I mean, but everybody around in that area has those, like even Peter Gray's and our resource building, they all have those pumps with it. But I believe on Ninth Street, when it comes out, it goes right into the sewer, because it's right there. But this one that comes out of public drug, the water is everywhere. I believe SEPTA put salt down today, because you know what it does, it freezes up at night. This water, I'm talking about a lot, they must have a lot of water in their basement. I'm trying to figure out how, I mean, it's been so long, it's been going on, but how did they handle that? I don't know, because of, there's no way to put it in the grass or on the surface or nothing like that, because you have SEPTA right there. It's right on the side where SEPTA is.
I have to go look that out. I can't picture it right now, but there is no source.
Picture of pipe coming out. The sewer is right there.
Coming out the sidewalk.
Okay, well,
Okay. Yeah, it just seems like it's gotten bad. I mean, I've already seen that water down there. I thought the water was coming from underground, but it's not. It's coming out the wall, out the side of the wall, the pipe.
the ground is so, you know, it's saturated with the snow melt, so it could be that it just can't handle it, it's just nonstop.
Oh,
It can run until the ground dries out.
it's a lot of water. Anything else, Ivy?
Can we just do it? No, that's all I know.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
In regard to the metering, the 15 metering locations, what is the duration of the period for each metering?
That's the key, we wanna hit a wet weather and a dry weather. I'm hoping that if we do them, we have 3 meters, I'm hoping that if we can get a month for each set of 3, we'll be all right. But if we get a drought, so throughout the whole summer, then we get 3 months of dry weather and we have no rain. So I'm hoping for a month for each